I don't know how many people in this room are aware of the fact that New York State is a donor state, so we actually give more money to the feds than we get back in grants. And we've worked very hard to change some of the eligibility criteria. And I think that, you know, the reason I'm saying this is because of the statement that you made, you know, our fair share. And I think that requires on everybody's part, I'm glad to hear that the colleges has a grant writer, and, you know, we're constantly going through as many grants as we can. But until we do get our fair share, there's still a lot more work that has to be done, and that's one of the things that I want to thank you for that.
It's a fair point, and I mean, that's one of the reasons why I'm doing a lot of these events, and we're trying to communicate, we're trying to get the word out, because, you know, a lot of the farm bill, you have to request it, like broadband, for example. You know, some say, well, we need more investments in broadband, and I agree. But here's the frustration. We don't even spend all the money we appropriate. And at the end of the year, we don't even spend all the money we appropriate. So we got to ask for it. So that's one of the things that's a theme that we're trying to have in these events, is to get the word out. Really, you know, we got you know, folks at all different levels here in Sullivan County, and, you know, an exciting vision here at the college. And so I'm optimistic. I really am. I think there's a lot of, obviously, irons in the fire here for the county. But I think that, you know, you're setting the conditions for success, which is what leaders do.
I want to thank you in that respect, because you brought in and tying it to the farm bill, because a farmer who's out in the field who's trying to sell his product, maybe to Whole Foods down in New York, needs to be able to access quickly what the prices are, how to go about it, and that can't happen in many of the spaces within our county because of the density and the mountainous and all those pieces. So tying together, we just recently applied for one of the ELIs, and it's going to be vital to be in the front on that stream. And the piece that you're talking about with organics, recently I read a book by Joan Goodall about how important the organic piece is to our health as individuals and as a nation, because the obesity problem that is here in our county and in our nation is being tied many times to the lack of organics. And I just came back from Germany, and they didn't even allow in Germany, they're discussing the piece that has to do with genetic engineering of foods to make them look nicer for the shelf, but not really having the nutrition that we need. So these farm bills, I think, are going to make a huge difference in that. And I do hope that you both continue on in that realm of the organic package.
So, and one other thing on sort of 2 points. One is on the broadband piece of it, we're very fortunate that the guy who heads the state office, I think you met him, I think you guys met David Salway when he came down here. That guy is a committed public servant. He's aggressive, he's effective, and so he's trying to leverage the best that we can do in terms of federal, putting it together with state monies that the administration has committed, and trying to get the most value out of that. So, you know, there's that. And I think that, you know, as far as expectations, David really surpasses that. It's fantastic. The other issue is just reforming, and we talked about this, I think, before. What's frustrating to me is the other fund has a lot of work. I mean, this is the Connect America Fund, and the problem is, you know, it doesn't get used. We've got big companies who don't choose to use it. And I'm saying, if they're not going to use it, why can't our little companies get access to it? So, because I do believe, I mean, we have Frontier, which is in Sullivan County, that they are willing to use the Connect America funds. That's encouraging. But I know that there are small companies that are ready to go. They live in our areas, so they know the impacts. But, you know, I think that there's a nexus there of the federal-state piece of it that should work for Sullivan County. So that's why we're pushing this, and I appreciate you guys coming forward with those applications. Yes, Pat?
But I hear money's not being used. Is there discussion around that?
All the time.
All the time? Okay.
Eligibility criteria. It's the eligibility and the match fund that needs to come, that becomes problematic.
Sometimes that's
from the local. match from the.
Sometimes that's the problem. There's actually, there's a contrary reason, but that's one of them, that we don't have the match. But then, you know, in some cases, one of the things I was trying to do in committee, I think it's the only committee where I lost, but I tried to amend the rural broadband so that instead of it being a straight local, because, you know, listening to the small companies, sometimes they go through the business plan, doesn't quite get them there. I said, if you bring, so in this amendment, if you bring 10% non-federal money of any kind, maybe it's IDA money, maybe it's FLANT, or, I mean, you know, it could be any, just 10% non-federal money, then you would get a 10% grant. And then the other 80% will be a low-interest loan. I got defeated. The big companies, argued hard and lobbied against that. It went down, I think it was 17-28. It was a mixed vote. I actually got 4 Republicans to vote with me and 13 Democrats, but then I had mixed votes voting against it too. And you know, the argument was, they said it was too complex. I thought that's pretty simple. And it just, you know, but we're not done. We're gonna keep fighting.
I think if we're able to have like a pilot demonstration program with one of the smaller, either the, you know, with the wireless internet service
Yeah.
providers or some of the smaller, quick, flexible ones, because that was my experience working on solar grants, is that once we're able to have a couple of demonstration grants, or you can have solar at Bethel Woods and in the village of Woodridge, that, you know, it's viable, it can work all year round, we're far, you know, in this latitude, and then from those pilots,
Yeah.
we can then establish, but there's not really that level of saying, we'll give something a try, if it works good, if it doesn't work, try something else. There's not that flexibility anymore.
Right. So, you know, we got that pilot going on in Columbia County in Gallatin, right, with the ASL.
That was the one that you talked about.
Yeah, so that one, that's a, you know, wireless at the end of fiber, and, you know, at least today, it looks promising. So
And are they online already?
in limited capacity, they are. So, I mean, that one's got promise. We're excited about that possibility. They came to one of our conferences, really on a, they had gotten an email, and so they showed up, and we got connected with a town supervisor. And so, you know, we'll have to see at the end of the day, but it looks promising at this point. You did prompt me to think about something that Doc was mentioning, that part of this farm bill, in road development, actually another title, in energy, we're actually promoting biomass, which is something really important. It's important for our country, but it's also important for the agri and our farmers. And it's important for our district, you know, generally throughout, but particularly we have a wood pellet manufacturing company that's in Deposit. It's doing some pretty exciting things, and you know, forestry industry is in large measure for parts of our county. It's a significant driver of their economy, and we have a community that's actually leaning forward to do like a community wood project. So up in Delaware. So we are very excited about that, to see that possibility, because we all, I think everyone here, we probably had a tough winter like my family did in terms of those bills.
Corey, the other thing I'd throw out there is that in our district as well, New Lebanon is doing another pilot project on rural broadband. And so, but also,
I'll get together with you then, so we
yeah,
can
but Chris,
find out.
we can let you know on that. So
Yeah, we got a few projects, exciting stuff going on in Lebanon. I mean, they've got a very vibrant, like here, I mean, just a very much a community-involved set of initiatives. And, you know, this Forest Legacy program that it's between Lebanon and Canaan, that comes through the conservation title of the Farm Bill. And that's an over $1 million project that we think is really going to help that local economy. And it's going to preserve and conserve some really important farmland and otherwise forest area. So, and then the broadband piece of it too, that the town supervisor is working on. And they got some other interesting stuff going on too. But that's the thing, we're trying to support the grassroots activities, a lot of the ideas that are percolating.
I have to excuse myself, but I think what's notably parallel is that they border several states, not unlike this area, and so the topography as well. I mean, as broad as this district is, it's really neat how there's parallels, and we can really have collaboration better than we ever have.
That's a great point. We border on 4 states, and I have found that there are issues that you find in those counties, particularly the parts of those counties that border on.
That don't happen in the internal counties, yeah.
especially when the orbit, there's a certain orbit anywhere, in terms of where the pole is. And if the orbit, if you're in a county where, there's a ridge line, a prominent ridge line, and on the east side of the ridge line, the orbit sort of pulls across the state, there's a series of issues. Deal with,
But
deal
it'll be
with
good
that.
for us to learn,
Thanks.
lessons learned from this other group, so that we can learn from them.
Yeah.
So, Congressman Gibson, when I read through a summary of the bill, I was very intrigued by the renewable energy
Yeah.
requirements. And this college has a very good track record with sustainability in general, and we have a wonderful green building management
Yes,
management
yeah.
program. And how do we help with that piece? Who would we contact if faculty and students wanted to assist some of the
Yeah.
local farmers with things like energy audits or figuring out the biomass puzzle, or even learning from farmers who might be incorporating biomass fuels into their.
So there's a couple things.
farms?
First of all, we can do a direct link with you guys with the USDA. And then the other piece of this is, I think, working through the Farm Bill and the cooperative extension and situation awareness on the urgent projects so that we can bring together forces and everything. So I think the Farm Bureau will play a key role here, and point out cooperative extension, but even our own office will be directly with the USDA. And I appreciate it. When I was here for the tour, I came away very impressed. Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. We'll keep working this. We'll keep working. Thank you.